Last Mountain Lake is a premier lake in Saskatchewan. It's big, it's a natural glacier cut lake, and all the natural habitat for spawning is still in place of this lake, and this lake is sustaining itself very well. It is seeing a lot more pressure than it has in the past, but the walleye fishing has been absolutely phenomenal, and I grew up on this lake since I was born 2 miles from the lake, and it's just been getting better and better and better. This is just an amazing fishery.
Monster pike here.
Northern pike is just amazing. There's all kinds of giant pike in this lake. So 30-inch plus walleye, 40-inch plus northerns, carp over 30 pounds are very common on this lake.
What a way to cap it off.
GNS Marine Outfitters started in 1991. We started with our little general store, and then after that we built cabins. So now we have full guide service, boat rentals, cabin accommodations, and we offer fishing for northern pike, walleye, and carp. And there's also perch in this lake too, but those are our main species that we target. Here we are full service outfitters. We have everything you would need, right from your groceries that you need to go to your cabin. We've got the cabin accommodations. We're a one-stop place on one of the best fisheries in Saskatchewan.
Feels like a big walleye. Feels like a big walleye, Troy.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a piker. Big eyeball, I'm almost sure.
Want a net?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, coming with the net.
Fighting like a big eye. Yeah, it's a nice big eyeball.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a tank.
Okay.
Nice, here you go.
Well, thank you. I like that kind of service.
Yeah.
How's that for a first fish of the morning? Oh, look at that baby. Troy and I are on a bucket list trip. We're on beautiful Last Mountain Lake in Saskatchewan, and I've read about this. I've seen television shows on it for years. Guys talking about giant walleyes, giant pike, mega carp. We got here a couple nights ago. Beautiful weather, flat, calm, and my first fish on Last Mountain is a 31-incher on a jigging Rap, then a 25, then some 23s, then a 22. I said, we're gonna have a ball. We only fished a few hours in the evening. Got up the next morning, opened the door and couldn't even stand up. The wind was blowing out of the south at 30 to 40. That's what we got today. Where do we go to catch a fish? We can't stay in the main lake. We gotta tuck away and see what we could scrounge.
One of the really nice things about Last Mountain Lake is a lot of sand, soft bottom, so you don't have to worry about snags. And if you're fishing out here like I'm casting out here, for the most part, you get a bump on the line, pretty much it's gonna be a fish. And, oh, that's a huge pike, it's right there.
Did you have the pike?
Yeah. I stung him. He came at it, I stung him, unfortunately, but
Another walleye. This is my idea of a walleye bite.
you want a net on this, or are you gonna flip them?
What? Well, you're getting spoiled. You don't want to net this one?
Oh, yeah, he's a nice one. All right.
This is.
I got it.
I got it here.
Look at that. Let's make it easier for you.
This is a Last Mountain baby.
Yeah.
You know, these are considered babies here. The home of the monsters. But if these are babies, I'll take them all day long, baby. Speaking of babies, a lot of bodies of water you'd kill for a walleye like this. You know, most of the walleye fishing done here is done 3 ways predominantly. Pulling a bottom bouncer in slow depth with a piece of crawler on it, or a spinner and a piece of crawler on it, or a lot of plug pulling. You know, the layout of the lake, you just don't snag anything. The plug pull is really, it's a troller's dream here.
That's a big one. That feels, yeah.
Yeah, she looks like a...
That's a big fish. Where's your net?
I'm coming.
That's a tank. that very big one.
Was it a walleye?
No.
Oh, it's a piker. A little bit better.
Yeah, a little better.
A little better.
Yeah, getting there.
Here.
Choked it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They get a lot bigger than this one, so this is still,
well,
still
we're
kind
gonna
of.
get him in here. Whoa. Whoa. There. He's giving me a workout.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's a nice one, Troy.
Thank you.
And we're getting on the board.
Yeah.
Here.
I got it. I got it.
You got. I want to get the net out of your way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
That fish looks good. You do that all day.
It's really easy. A bit bigger and a little bit bigger. These are, boy, these are solid fish. Incredible. A lot of fun in a swim bait.
You know, we're throwing boot tails today. This is a big bite suicide shad, one of my favorites for big walleyes and pike up in the weeds. But boot tails are the most popular soft bait today for every kind of fish that swims. They got boot tails that are that tiny for panfish to like this big and weigh 2 pounds of rubber for big giant fish. Everybody's throwing boot tails. Boot tails, boot tails, boot tails. Why? Because fish like them.
Like that, out there. Just kind of roaming, you're just kind of fun fan casting. And then you run into one, or two, or three, or four. You get into areas where some of these are, and it is fun.
I
mean,
Is that a better one?
I don't know. I mean, they all feel pretty good. Yeah, it's another nice one. Look at that. Yeah.
Like a muskie. That one thinks she's a muskie.
Yeah. All
right. I guess I'll
Good.
come and help you.
Yeah.
I guess
Thank you.
I mean, she's a nice enough one.
Yep. Thank you.
That was like workout this morning.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Got it. I'm good.
Got her?
Yep. Yeah.
You know, we get to travel all over the country, and it's amazing to me how often we get in places talking to fishermen. They may be hardcore tournament fishermen, you know, bass fishermen at a tournament or something like that. And you get to watch talking about fishing up north by us. And everybody inevitably, or a lot of say, the two fish that we'd really like to catch are northern pike and muskies. Boy, do those look like they're fun. Well, they are fun. And this is one of these places that you could get your pike fix for sure.
The nice thing about single hooks like that, it's easy out of the net and then back into the water for a healthy release.
You know, we're fishing in big winds. We're trying to get out of it as best as we can, but it's gusting at 40. That's big wind. And this new Minn Kota Quest, I can't say enough about this thing. It's got so much power. So I can sit out in this, I could spot lock in a spot like this and sit here for 8 hours. And I want to go into the wind and move like this. It's got the power to do it. It's the most impressive trolling motor that I've ran in years, and I fished with Minn Kotas my whole life. This baby has been an amazing home run, this Quest. Power, and it's great on battery juice. Got it.
Yeah.
That's a pike. Could be a pretty good one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a big pike.
I'm ready with the net. Coming up to,
coming up.
Oh yeah. Nice one.
Look at that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the way I just love when they do
Yeah.
that. Hang on, I might want her to do that one more time.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna scoop it just in case.
Oh, just
Whoa.
no, there, see, look
Oh.
at this, amateur
Jumped
hour.
over it like
Just
a
amateur hour.
I was gonna say it jumped like right into the net. There you go.
It's just been an amazing, absolutely an amazing trip. Oh no, I don't know what these babies weigh, Troy, but they're heavy. Another monster, another 10, high 30s, another high 30. Those of you that dreamed about catching big pike, yes, oh, I want to go do that, I want to go do that, I want to go do that. Go do it. Come here to Last Mountain. You're gonna get it. It's a good bet. It's a good bet. Oh boy, these fish are heavy. Oh my gosh. That never ever gets old. Whoosh! Love it. Got him?
Yep. Yep. Nice spike.
Pike.
Not a bad one.
Pretty nice one.
Yeah. Not a bad one. Yeah. Yeah. They like to go under the boat. It's one of their favorite things to do. You get a pike, you pretty much guarantee it's going to go underneath the boat. Oh, he's going to relax for a second for an easy scoop.
It's all
Thank
yours.
you. All right, thank you. Got it. Yep.
This reminds me a lot of musky fishing. You get these big winds, you know, 30, 40 mile an hour winds. It's a little bit difficult to be a finesse fisherman. You put the big stick on, put a boot tail on, get the wind to your back, and cover water. And every now and then something big bites on you.
Another beauty. I love fishing pike. They're so aggressive. I can see why. You know, up in Canada and Europe, these are prized game fish, and and they're underrated in the United States. And I think more anglers fish for these. Yeah, I think it would open up a lot of opportunities for people to expand beyond just bass and walleye for predatory game fish. Pike are awesome.
We're going to take a minute here and talk a little bit about rod, reel, and line for what we're doing. You can see we're throwing bait casting equipment. What this is very heavy-duty bass stuff. This is that new Physics series of rods from St. Croix, and is it ever sweet? This is a 7.4 heavy power, fast action. We're fishing it with Suffolk's 30-pound test, 832 braid, VMC leaders, VMC jig heads that match up. This is the Tatula Elite PF from Daiwa, and it is just a heck of a system. 8.1 gear ratio. Pike like fast moving baits. We get real shallow where we might be in 3 feet of water. We're almost waping some of these baits with that big boot tail, so you're fishing real high. You want to move a bait. You put this rod reel combo in anybody's hands and they're going to go, ooh, sweet. We're sitting out here. The wind is gusting in the upper 30s, hitting 40 miles an hour. It's blowing a steady high, about 30. You can't quite tell. He's got one here. He's got a good one here.
Wow. I had one follow and I just threw back. It came up and I flipped back on him. And sure enough, it actually hit. Sometimes that's the nice thing about pike and their attitude is sometimes they'll come back.
Oh,
that's
big
a
one,
fish.
big one, man. Big gal.
That's a big one.
gal.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. You ready with the net?
I got to get this one in for you.
Okay.
This is the kind of fish we came here for today. To fight the wind, I was bucking this wind bucket, and I said, I got to go where the big gals live, like this one. Woo!
Yeah. That's a big.
She's a big mama.
Yeah. All right. Coming up right there. Right there.
Woo! Look at it. It looks like a muskie.
Can you, yep.
I'm going to let her turn one more time. That's what I like. Reminds me of a muskie, just like it. That is what gets your adrenaline going. Oh, baby, come here. Oh.
All right.
Good thing I ate Wheaties for breakfast this morning. This is going to be a lift. Oh, man, Troy. Oh, God. That's what a monster.
They don't get much bigger. I mean, well, actually, they do get bigger than here. But this is about as big, of a pike. You can see the swim bait just in the corner of the mouth. Nice thing about that, I'm gonna do it 2 hands on this thing. How's that for a last mountain lake monster pike here? We're fishing out of GNS Marina Outfitters, and trophy walleye fishing, trophy pike fishing, just an incredible place for big fish. They are fun. They are just my absolute favorite fish to catch. That's some head shakes. This is like serious gear. This is, Anthony's got the setup here.
Yeah, pull them this way. A little bit of pandemonium. Coming back the right way.
There we go. This is some fun gear. Eh? Oh yeah. I see color. Just got to get the head turned. Proper carping. There! Yeah! Yeah!
This is gold. This is what we need.
Oh, this is awesome. Are you kidding me? 19 and
14?
just under 20. Boy, that's just a chunk.
There we go.
Like that. Just a chunk. Wow. They are fun. They are just one of my absolute favorite fish to catch. Smallmouth bass and probably carp are number 2, I'd say, on my list of favorite fish to catch. Sorry, largemouth bass, but I can't get them this big.
You come here, you go fish walleyes and pike during the daytime. You come in a little novelty in the afternoon, you go out here and catch some carp. What a tremendous deal.
Especially with the carp setup that he has here, to watching just the whole methodology, you know, packing the bait, getting it out there. It's a complete experience on its own and absolutely worth it. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Yeah.
This is kind of a good way to end the trip. Everybody sets up, everybody gets a carp before you go home for dinner. How sweet that is.
Oh yeah, woo!
Yay!
Yeah.
We're on the board. A perfect way to end a fantastic couple of days of fishing up here at Last Mountain. What a way to cap it off. Get another line out there biting. You know, Google doesn't know everything, believe it or not. I just tried to punch up how many times is the word faith mentioned in the Bible, and it's going all over the place. I'm not getting a simple answer. And the reason I asked that, there was something I wanted to talk about. Also, this is a book I just read recently. Faith Still Moves Mountains. When I read that title, it really got my attention, because simply the whole Bible is built around faith, your faith, faith-filled prayer. Faith-filled prayer is what moves God. It's not circumstances of life, things like that. It is not. Yeah, he's touched by those things, but he is moved in a big way by our individual faith. And the Word of God says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Pretty clear. And that's what faith is all about. That's what the Christian faith is based strictly on our faith, our own personal faith. And when we talk to God, do we believe what we're saying? Do we believe he's going to answer it? And there are so many powerful scriptures that talk about faith and mountain moving faith. You know, and it gave example after example of people in the Bible and how their faith changed the world at that point in time that they lived in, the world we live in today. And people say, how can I get to God? How can I talk to him more? You just exercise your faith. Your faith. Talk to him from your heart. Come to him from your heart, and believe what you're saying. Believe that he hears it, because he does. When you're talking to him with faith-filled words, you have an audience. God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, is sitting there with an ear like this. He wants to hear what you have to say, and he will respond in many ways. Many ways. You'll feel that little gentle tug that comes into the heart when you seek him. And he's always there. He's there 24/7. Even for those of you that never prayed, you never asked him for anything. Today's your day. You want to see if he's alive? Is he real? Does he care about you? take a step of faith. Talk to him with a faith-filled prayer from your heart. You can pour it out to him. He's there. He knows what you're saying. It isn't the words that count. You know what counts? This. It's your heart. It's not the words, it's your heart. Do you believe what you say when you say it? And that's when Father God says, I got you. I got it. If it's in line with my word, my son, my daughter, I will bless you with it. It says, taste and see that I am good. That's God's own words, and it's true. Hey, from all of us here at The Edge, have a great fishing season. See you on the water.
Closed captioning is provided by Smooth Moves, adjustable boat seat suspensions for a smoother ride. This segment is brought to you by Wavy Label Eyewear. Backed by a lifetime warranty, we see what others don't.
We are loaded for bear. We got
You know,
pikes.
there's so many different ways to fish for walleye. Dependability and efficiency.
Simple, fast, and easy.
The best rods on the planet. They like to eat when you're throwing the right thing.
You don't have all bluebird flat calm days.
Just a perfect eating size fish.
See, that's what I'm talking about, these Daiwa drags.
We got walleye stuff, we got crappie stuff, we got pike stuff.
This boat is rigged up about as nice.
Easy to use, and it flat out works.
It's a must-have when you're talking about big waves. Well, these trout are so darn tough.
This bait is legendary.
So that was on a number 8 Shad Rap.
Your style of boat control is really key.
One that was there from the very beginning.
You want to be able to see in the water.
The adventure begins.